This video is to show you the last bit of things that you can do to add to your project. One way is to add arrows or lines to direct your image to your content. So you can use a shape. So go to the shape, go down to where it says arrows, and you can use any of these. So I'm going to use the curved or bent arrow. And I'm going to connect my clean eating helps with proper digestion. And I'm going to point it to my picture. Or you could point the picture to the text. And then you can fill your arrow with whatever color you wish, and definitely make the border a little bolder in order for it to stand out more. So that's adding a bent arrow. The other thing you can do is go up to this curved connector. And if you hit the down arrow, you have lots of options. And so one of them I like is the elbow connector or the curved connector even. So I'll show you what you can do here. I'm going to choose the curved connector, and you can draw your arc. And after you let go, then you can go up here and you can change the color. You can change the thickness. I'm going to make this a little brighter. You can change the thickness. Then you can also change what's at each end. So one of these ends, I'm going to point one with an arrow and one with a circle. So I'm going to do this one, the circle, and my arrow here. Now it's a little too bold, so I'm going to go back and change my weight and make it thinner. So my circle and my arrow is not as bold. And then you will have to go click the arrow off again so that you don't have that option going. Now, I would not draw a ton of arrows and line connectors throughout your project. I would just pick and choose the ones that would highlight your image or your content better. The other thing you can do, and I wouldn't normally do this, but we're not printing these, unfortunately, so you can, on this one, change your background slide. So right now I have it white. So if you two-finger click, you can choose background. And again, I'm going to go to gradient, and I'm going to choose the light yellow. Now, the one thing you need to pay attention to is light on dark and dark on light. So if this is something you choose to do, you may have to go back in and fix color choices that you have made. Maybe make something darker or make your background lighter. But you have to be able to read your words. And I will tell you right now, red on black does not work, and black on red does not work. And I know that's odd to hear because it's our school colors, but those do not work unless they are outlined with a color of white. A lot of you on your Google Slides, some of you had too similar of colors. They have to be dark. And when, if you have a light background, go dark colors. And if you have a light background or dark background, the vice versa. Light background, go something pretty dark. If you don't want to change the background, that's fine. Just leave it white.